when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
The first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the New Orleans Saints. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Two-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Falls through, and now a crease. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
First carry now for Pierre Strong. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw here. Strong grabs it over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken off. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not much here as yards. He'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 12-yard line.
Here's Williams. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
To throw, Williams. His throw incomplete. The Saints coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air once more, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it?
46-yard
line. Punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish him off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big difference.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 22. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
What is up? We got Hornets!
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Vegas! Punch scores! Yeah.
To the air, Williams. To the right side and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
Makes the score Giants
Elliott
7,
good on the extra
Saints
point.
nothing.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
43-yard line.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up. But
Williams loses the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Williams. Man open is Robinson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Williams
There was a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
It's a gain
23 yards to pick up there.
And the Saints.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Williams going to look to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of
that
2.
one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw, it's Williams. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, He knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The extra point up and good by Auburn. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
2nd and 6. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Brings up 2nd
and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40.
Yards on the play.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Back to throw again. Complete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
Pass on 2nd down.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now they'll shift things around. They'll look to throw again. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he will have a Giants first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down, Giants.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Jake Elliott
from 21 yards away. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Saints 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Williams. Open man down the field. That's Ironmatter. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw, Williams. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
It's now
on 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated. So, all right, rifles one, and that It's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were thinking a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Well, and sometimes, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the gun, here's Williams. Open man, and again it's Sutton.
Williams pass.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Here's Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return comes to him right at the 44-yard line. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to
the coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Second down and inches. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And they're going to the ground attack here. And he's swallowed out right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Let's go.
2nd and 11. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this nearly an reception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Brings up second and goal.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From a yard out. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now with 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
22-yard line.
To throw, Williams. He's got a man, complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 62 yards.
First and 10.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To the air, Williams. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints get a bit closer. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Saints 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Brings up second.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Down the field, he's got Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down.
Okay, ready?
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter, you're going to throw the football. Expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. This is caught. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Will try to pick it up himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
31.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Elijah Moore Saints have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
The kicker on.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the three-score lead. Now it's down to two, but three-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up second
Looked like
and
both
10.
sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Gain of 12
Yeah,
yards.
he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Giants, first down.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants, first down.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Saints are right back in this football game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
10 yards on
and
the
that'll leave
pickup.
them with a second and just a few inches left.
At the Giants,
A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yard gain on the play. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
11 more yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
To the air once more. Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work in the whole hard and finish in the end zone.
Important extra point on the throw. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Touchdown! Giants! A great play there. 35 yards. And the Giants will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds I
did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Out of bounds at the 45.
Here comes second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 46-yard line.
This definitely third down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50. And they decide to go for it as a former defender. I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. And Charles, his name etched in the NFL record books. Just the 2nd field goal ever made from 66 yards as he ties Justin Tucker's NFL record.
And everything had to go right for that field goal to be converted. The snap, the hold, the protection, all had to be perfect. No wind working against you, and he nails that one. Congratulations on an incredible kick.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Giants, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody.